Paul Prophet, and welcome to part 7 of the Dynamic Articles Writing Tips video e-course. I just wanted to go over what I meant by a hard return, because I'm assuming that you all know what a hard return is. Well, a hard return is basically the enter key on your keyboard. When you write something like, for instance, where I've got my cursor here. Now, if I was to do this, that's a hard return. That's what the directories do not want you to do. They don't want you to do a hard return. So if I put it back, you don't want to do that unless, well, you shouldn't do it at all really, because if you want to say, like how I've written, a quick way to build your downline, what you do then, if you want to start another short, say your second point, you know, like if you're doing a sort of like bullet point, I just put my cursor key here and then I write to the end here, and then I do the same thing, and then I continue writing the next paragraph as normal. Now I'm using TextPad, because on your computer you should have Notepad or TextPad, it doesn't make a difference, but you find that this it doesn't wrap naturally. So when you get to say here and you think that your next word is going to be too long, it's okay to wrap it. Use your enter key here. When it gets to right to the end of the page, then you can use your hard return. That's the only time you should use it, because you're finding in TextPad that when you write your next word, it doesn't hard return automatically, it continues. So it looks like you've lost your page, but you haven't. It just continues on. So I just wanted to clear that up. And back to the bio box. This is another thing I wanted to show you. Let's see if we can get there. Yeah, well, most experts, they say that you should only use one URL in your bio box. Well, I don't necessarily agree with that, because as I said before, after the article is written, if my web page has got nothing to do with the article, it's pointless me sending my visitors there. So what I prefer to do is to send them somewhere else. Like this article is about how I got 2,000 hits. It mentions page rotators, traffic exchanges. So this redirect link, it takes them to where they can find out more information about this article. And as I said before, this is my anchor text, what my web page, home web page is about, you see. And then this is my actual home URL. So as I said before, all directories are different. Some will not allow you, well actually most will not allow you to have all of this, but if you can, you always want to try and get your anchor text in, and I'll go into a bit more how you do this in a couple more videos down the line. You always want to try and get there, and obviously your URL, but you don't want to send them there if your website is not related to the content. To me, that doesn't make any sense. That's the whole idea of you writing an article, that you either benefit from sending people direct to your web page, or you send them somewhere else to another page where they can get more information. And also, well, this is an affiliate of my own domain, and this is another thing that people don't realize, that you can actually get a redirect providing you own the domain. So you won't be able to use a redirect like Tiny URL on most of them, although you might get away with it on Go Articles. But so long as you own the domain name, and this is what I've done here, this recommends is a script that I'm using. And so if you know how to use a script, you can get away, providing you write good content, obviously, and they will let you, even in eZine article, they allow you to have a redirect. That's why it's always good to read the submission rules of all the directories before you start submitting them, because all their rules are slightly different. And anyway, that's a wrap now, so hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.